Good afternoon, Leo. Hi, I'm here to do your forecast, your monthly forecast, and your yearly forecast for January through December. I'm going to pull one card for each of the months to kind of give you an outlook on the year of 2021 and what's coming up. I am talking to all the signs a little bit about the month of January because the month of January is really, not that it's going to be a tough month, but it's going to be a very emotionally charged month. And so if anybody tries, I'm just telling all the light workers that are kind of in our community and our subscription, all our people that subscribe and hit the notification bell and so forth, part of our community, I'm telling everybody that are light workers to kind of raise your level a little bit. Try to be a little above the fringe. Try to be on a higher vibration this month because it's going to be a little bit off. It's going to be a little bit negative. Okay, so if you can really try to feel the love and the kindness instead of some of the negativity and the hatred and the resentment that's going to be out there, it's going to be easier. It's like when somebody comes at you and comes at you and comes at you, and if you respond and you react, suddenly it becomes a fight between the two of you, right? But if somebody comes at you and comes at you and comes at you and you don't respond, eventually they're going to stop and they're going to go away because they're not getting any response from you. So this is all about not giving them that response, really. It's really taking a look at things and how you can change for the collective, for the better, how you can raise the vibration overall, okay? Because I've heard, and pretty much through every single reading so far, the month of January is going to be a tough month. Okay, so I think we'll all feel it. So it's all the intention we set out, the intention we put out to see where we're going to end up. Okay, so I'm really glad you guys are here. Thank you so much to my regular subscribers for donating down below at Donations of Love through PayPal or Venmo. I really appreciate your support. It allows me to buy new cards, new candles, new crystals. I really love that you're so supportive and kind to me. So thank you. I'm very grateful. I will be open in the month of December. I closed down my website, northernlights.one, to personal readings because it was just too crazy and too hectic. And so I've reopened it for January and February is what I'm trying to say. So if you'd like to get a private reading, either a half hour, an hour of either mediumship where you talk to your loved ones who have crossed over, or it would just be you and I on Zoom or on a phone call. It wouldn't be the whole community, okay? Or it would be a tarot reading, or it could be a psychic reading. I also do Reiki healing over Zoom. So there's a lot of different things. And if you go to my website, northernlights.one, you can read all about the different readings that I offer. And I'm starting to offer them again in January and February. They will fill up quickly because I only offer a few per day. But I welcome you to join. I welcome you to join, okay? So just let me know. And I welcome you to continue to join my dailies, and then 3 to 4 times a week, if you've hit the subscription button and the notification button, you will be notified when I come on live. And I like to do those short readings as well. So let's get started with your reading. I am using the Gilded Tarot, the Imperial deck, which I love. And I will be using the Rider-Waite deck for clarification if I have any need for clarification as I go through your entire year. Okay, so I'm going to put this down a little bit so you can see me shuffling, because you guys have let me know that you like to see me shuffle the cards. So I'm happy to do that. I shuffled them a lot off camera, but let's shuffle these cards now for Leo 2021, Leo monthly 2021. Shuffling the cards for Leo monthly 2021. Okay, now I'm going to separate them into piles. I'm going to put the camera back up so you can see it, because I'll always hold the card up and talk about them. Okay, so let's see what's up for starting in January for you, Leo. You have a decision to make right off the bat in the month of January. I feel like this has been coming since December, a decision. And I don't know if this is a decision you've already made and you're just trying to put it into action, or if this is a decision that you have to make. The universe is clearly telling you they want you to go right down this lit path, right? But look what's standing in the way. And it's not a regular buck or a doe. It's a white one, which to me is you personally. That you're standing in your own way of making that decision at this point. Either you're not ready with this Two of Wands to make that decision yet. This decision could involve another fire sign because it is Wands, so it could involve another Leo or Sagittarius or a Aries. But it's time for you to make the decision. Okay, and I think you've been thinking about it for a while, and I think you've been pondering over it and really looking at all sides of it, and maybe making your lists and being very organized, Leo. But now, after the holidays have gone by into January, it's time for you to make that decision. So I'm not sure, I'm going to pull a card because I'm not sure if it's related to personal or if it's related to work, but it's time for you to move this buck out of the way and to go down this path and take this decision and move with it for the month of January, okay? But let me pull a card to see if it's work related, see if I get any more information for the month of January for Leo, the month of January for Leo 2021. Let's see what other card I get. I got the Fool card, so new beginning. So this is you actually making a decision. Once you make this decision, you're going to be off on a new beginning, right? The Fool is often shown as representative of taking a leap of faith, right? Jumping off a cliff, taking a leap of faith. And the little dog is right at his feet. He's got the sun shining down on him. He's happy. He's dressed in beautiful yellow chakra colors, which are all solar plexus, which is healing and standing in your own power and feeling really good about yourself, right? But you're at the edge of the cliff. So it's taking a leap of faith. So this decision that you have to make is really about taking a leap of faith. It's really about, maybe it's a decision, I feel like it's more work related when I see this. I feel like it's more about taking a leap of faith of whether or not you're going to stay where you are at the job you're at, or whether you're going to take a leap of faith that you've been wanting to do for a while and go into a new business. Either a new business that somebody else runs, or it could be your own business. Taking that leap of faith and taking off into your own business. Okay, and it will be, once you make that decision and you're off and running, we can see how the rest of the months go. Okay, but it's definitely a fool's journey. It's definitely a new beginning. Once you make this decision and you choose one of these paths, in this card you choose one of these paths, you're on your way. Take that leap of faith and make that decision. Okay, you've been thinking about it for a while, so now it's time to make that decision and actually do it. Okay, let's see what the month of February holds. So you've made this decision. You have these two wands behind you, right? You made the decision that you're going to leave, is what I'm hearing. You're moving forward. You're moving in another direction. So January was about making the decision. Here you have actually made the decision. You're looking away, and as you have your wand in your hand and you're waiting, your ship is coming in. So this is a good decision for you. The clouds are spreading apart, the waters are calm, you're starting to see some blue sky, and the ship is coming in. So now that you've made this decision, it's turning out to be a really good decision for you. You may have some bumps in the road, and we may see those for the rest of the months, but whatever it is, whatever decision you've made regarding work, whether it's leaving, and I'm hearing you're leaving because your back is to me right now when I'm looking at this. So I feel like you're leaving your job. Of course, you always have free will to choose whatever you want. If you want to stay, certainly don't leave because the cards are telling you to. The cards are just the energy that's around you, telling you that you could be supported by spirit, you could be guided by spirit to take that leap of faith, right? And to be on your own. And if you do, and you turn your back and you decide to take that leap of faith, it's all good because here comes your ship. Okay, so that's February. So for the month of March, you're seeing eye to eye. So I don't know if this is starting a new company with somebody, and you're seeing eye to eye. This usually the Two of Cups is minds kind of seeing the same way, looking at things exactly the same way. So it could be in a relationship also for some people. You see the rainbow, so things are going really well. The waters are very calm. The emotions, the cups are always about water signs. So it's either about a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer that could be around you. I'm also hearing Capricorn that could be around you, Earth sign. But the sun is shining, so you guys are definitely seeing eye to eye here. You guys are definitely on the same page. So if it is maybe with a person that you're starting a new business with, that you're taking this leap of faith with, that this decision, yes, should I do it? No, I shouldn't. And you made the decision to do that and move away. It looks like it's going to be very calm in the month of March, and things are just going to be starting off, right? This might be like one of your first sales kind of thing. This might be one of your first journeys that's taking off here, this solo fish that's jumping out of the water. But it looks wonderful, okay? So I wouldn't change a thing at this point. Let's see, for the month of April, we have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, he's holding the sword as if he'd be going like this with the sword in his hand, right? Boom, boom, if you can see it really closely. All the blues and purples he's wearing, it's very healing energy. So I don't think you need to worry about anything around you sword-wise. It is the truth that's coming in. It's usually regarding an air sign, so there could be an air sign around you. I'm hearing either Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But I'm not hearing that I'm hearing it's more more of a message that's coming in. So I feel like everything is still good. Everything is still working well. Everything is healing around this new adventure, just like all the blues in this cup, right? It's beautiful. So I don't think anything has come off its track. I just hear you're going to get a message that maybe you hadn't planned on. Gee, you have to pay this bill to open your company, or gee, this is coming in and you have to take a look at it. But I feel like it is regarding work. Okay, I do see the two little birds, bluebirds or blue jays, that are at the end of the sword, which always tell me, whenever I see a little bird in a picture, it tells me there is a message that's coming in from someone who has crossed over. So you may want to take a listen or get a private reading, or listen to your own signs. I think you know what the signs are that this person sends you. I feel like you talk to this person every day. I'm getting that message from Spirit. So I feel like this is somebody who's passed that you often talk to, and they hear you and trust the judgment on that. But they're standing right by your side, so they're not going to let anything happen. Okay, so continue with the good vibes. So now I move into May, and I've got the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. I mean, not the King. But I'm looking at the King because he is somebody who's very protective of you, is what I'm hearing. In May. Okay, so he is very protective. The Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, I always feel when the number 4 comes up for any of the cards or any of the suits, that the angels are around you and they're protecting you. This could be more of the same coming from the bluebirds or the blue jays on the end of his sword, right? That are right down here. Can you see them? If I come a little closer, there they are. So I really feel like this is a time when this person is going to be taking care of you, offering you guidance. He's wearing a red robe, which is often representative of the root chakra. The root chakra is all about looking back on your past, things that are firm, that are supportive, that are offering you the place to jump off of. So these are all the things in your life that are very supportive, that are allowing maybe your business to be really successful. Pentacles tend to be, you could be dealing with a Virgo, or Capricorn, or a Taurus, because that's what Pentacles are about. But it's also about manifesting. So manifest in. Maybe it's starting to really manifest in this money. You're at the 4 here. So let's see if any other Pentacles come up. And maybe it's manifesting your business, growing the business that you made this decision to start and to move on in the direction of, right? So let's see what June holds. June, we have the Empress card. Beautiful. So the Empress is a motherly figure. This is, I am hearing a pregnancy. I am hearing that either you or someone else in your family is going to announce that they are pregnant, and they want to share it with the world, is what I'm hearing. And they're very happy about it. This is Venus, the motherly sign. So this is the sign of the zodiac that is the motherly sign, quite often associated with Cancer. The Empress takes care of everybody, okay? And that's kind of what you do. You're overseeing everything. But this news will be very, very happy news. So if it's not you, it's somebody in your family. It's a brother. I mean, it's a brother-in-law, a brother who has a sister-in-law. It could be your own sister. It could be a family member. It could be a daughter. Somebody in your family, if it's not you, is going to announce a pregnancy. I'm hearing that very clearly. And this is January, February, March, April, May. This is in the month of June. Okay, so beware of it and know that it's coming, and everyone's going to be really happy, and it's going to be a month of celebration. And I feel like this whoever it is will have waited to announce it. So this person will be far enough along to know that the baby's healthy, and probably know the sex by now as well. So you'll probably find out all the details during the month of June, which is really neat. I am going to pull a card just to make sure there's nothing other than the pregnancy that I'm hearing. It is a motherly instinct, like I said, for the month of June. For Leo, it is you being very motherly, but I feel like it's you hearing about a pregnancy. And I'm feeling like it's your daughter. This is in the past, the Ten of Swords. This is being hurt in the past. So I feel like this, you can see how the sun is coming up and the blue waters are calm. And it looks like a terrible card, and it looks like a death card, but it's not. And the Ten of Cups, whenever it comes up to me, is always some kind of something that's happened in the past. And this could be like if your daughter had been trying a really long time to get pregnant, and they were having a lot of problems, and they finally found out they're pregnant. They could have had to use IVF or surrogacy or something like that, but it's finally caught, and they're finally pregnant and really happy. That's what I'm hearing this Ten of Swords is about, okay? So the problems that have come up in the past, but they're behind now, because this Empress is just shining like the sun. This is the motherly instinct. This is the motherly glow, and it's going to be present around you for the month of June. So preparations will start to be made. I think that's wonderful. I hope you really enjoy that month of June. The month of July for Leo, I have, now look how huge this pentacle is. Remember I said we were going to look and see if you got any other pentacles, and look how tiny these pentacles are on this tray, right? And then look at the size of this pentacle. You can't help but know in the month of August that this pentacle, February, March, April, May, June, in the month of July, I'm sorry, that this pentacle is all about money. So there's money coming from somewhere in the month of July. Either you might be getting a bonus, you might be up for promotion, something might be really flowing in at work, money-wise, because I feel like you've manifested this, and now this, I mean, Pentacles are often about working with an earth sign, like I said a little while ago, working with a Virgo or a Capricorn or a Taurus, but it also could be Aquarius is what I'm hearing. It could be working with an Aquarius or a Cancer as well. But this is money. I mean, Pentacles come up and it's abundance and it's manifestation in either money, love, wealth, health, love, destiny, etc. But for me, when the Pentacle is that big, it's in my face, it's all about money. And that's what I'm hearing. So money is coming in. The business must be doing great, or you're getting some kind of a promotion, or you're winning the lottery, or something great is happening where this money is coming in. Okay? So enjoy that. For July. And August, I have the Page of Wands, so fire sign again, and he's starting to take a walk. He's got his wand lit. The sun is, I mean, the black sky is going away. It's really, he'll probably turn it off pretty soon because everything, the sun is starting to shine on where he is, so it's all happiness and peace. But this is working on something tangential. I think this is really putting your nose to the grindstone at work and really just getting a lot accomplished, getting a lot done, really starting to build those pentacles, really starting to build a success in your business. And I'm hearing that pretty clearly. I'm not hearing anything regarding a relationship at this point, okay? So really putting your nose to the grindstone in the month of August and working hard, working hard. So here's that tower moment that I was talking about. I don't know what I was looking at. I was looking at the Ten of Swords at the time, right, where this happened in the past. And this is just an abrupt interruption. This doesn't have to be something horrible happening, okay? This isn't about death. This isn't about somebody being ill. This is not about anything like that. This is an abruptness or something that's unexpected that's going to come into your life. And it might turn things around for a little bit. Maybe a partner is sick, or maybe the person you went into is not feeling well and you have to run the place by yourself and it's a lot on your hands and you're feeling like you're letting things get behind. It's that kind of abruptness. It's something that happens that you're not expecting, but it's not the end of the world. Most of the tower is still here. It's just blowing off the very top of the tower. It's just blowing up your plans a little bit more than you planned on is what I'm hearing. Okay, it's unexpected, but you can easily get by it. Not a big deal. And that's coming in September. Let me pull a card on that just to be sure of what the tower actually represents for the month of September. For Leo, 2021, the month of September. Let's see what we get. Oh, see, happy family, everything's wonderful, 10 of Cups. So this isn't something major. This is just something happening at work that is unexpected. It's going to slow you down a little bit. Money's still rolling in. Everything is fine. Nothing's wrong with the business where you have to close it or do anything. Okay, and because your happy life at home is wonderful. So look at the kids, the family, the 10 of Cups. I mean, that's the best cup you can get. Everything is flowed to overflowing, and everything that you've manifested for home life. And that's pretty much probably why a lot of family stuff hasn't come up in this reading, because your family and your home life is perfect. It's wonderful. It's happy. So don't pay attention to it. This is just that minor undoing that's going to happen at work, that minor incident, that's something that catches you off guard, okay? And then you're going to be back to normal, I'm sure. So let's see how, I put the wrong card. Let's see how we end up in the month of, that was October, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. This is October. So we have the Hermit. So maybe this made you step back and say, gee, you know what? This happened, caught me off guard. Maybe I need to really kind of get my ducks in a row here. Maybe it's not just about moving forward and making money. Maybe I need to make sure I have all my ducks in a row in case my partner gets sick again. I don't want to end up in the same place where I don't feel like I have control, where I feel out of sorts, where something hits me abruptly and I don't quite know what to do, right? It's not the end of the world, but maybe this is time for me to go inward a little bit and work on a little bit of things, or work on the business, or work on something that makes you feel like you have more control control, and you can handle the unexpected when the unexpected comes up. Maybe this was a flood in the basement. You know, maybe a pipe burst or something like that, or something. The door was left open, and the wind came in, and there were leaves all over the floor. I mean, it could be something so minor, but this is telling you maybe there's something I need to do. Maybe I need to put a lock on the door. Maybe I need to make sure to tell all the employees to leave the heat alone at 68 and not touch it, that kind of thing. So whatever it is you decide to do as a hermit, this is usually representative of a Virgo. So it could be that a Virgo is interacting with you this month. But the light is always shining. So when you're done and when you figured everything out, you can still move forward just as cleanly as you were before. Okay? Now the month of November, I've got the devil here. The devil represents usually the sign of Capricorn, so you might be dealing with a Capricorn this month or another earth sign, but it's usually a temptation of some kind, or it can be an addiction. Maybe you know somebody who has some kind of an addiction. It could be as easy as an addiction to chocolate or to smoking, or this could be you. You're trying to cut the habit, right? Trying to get rid of the habit. But something is still tempting you. So maybe it's somebody else who's smoking and you smell it and it smells wonderful and gee, I really want to smoke, and you have to stand up to this devil and say, nope, not giving in. Or nope, I don't want that piece of chocolate. I've lost all this weight and I'm doing so well. So it's really that kind of an addiction or that kind of a temptation, okay, that's coming to you. I don't feel like it's anything that's going to move anything or move any walls or move any worlds. It's nothing earth moving, I guess is what I'm saying. It's just kind of something that's hanging around for the month of November. In the month of December, we have the Death and Rebirth card. How perfect is that? So the Death and Rebirth card is a great card to get for December, because here you are, you've got all this that you've worked so hard on with your business. You've got all this that you've built and you're continuing to build, and this is letting go of things that no longer serve you. Maybe this tower made you realize, gee, I really don't need to have that in place anymore. I can let that go. So this is letting go of it, what no longer serves you, and then the rebirth process, starting fresh, starting the new year. Perfect time, right? You're ending a new year. What didn't work? Taking a look at what didn't work and looking at your business plan maybe and saying, okay, what do we need to change? What do we need to change to make this more successful? So it's a perfect card to end the year with. It's not about a death. It's not about somebody dying or being ill, okay? This is death and rebirth. So the death card is always about taking a look at what has happened over the course of the year, how you've gotten to the place you've gotten to. Are you happy with it, or do you want to make some changes? If so, let the old go and bring in the new and make those changes and know you're moving into 2022 with a clean slate. So that, I mean, you couldn't have a perfect ending for this year. The whole year, though, other than that, the whole year has just been about rebuilding your business with a few bumps in the road. So I feel like you've taken that right at the beginning of the road. Remember making that decision. I bet you had no idea that 2020 was going to be about making the decision and moving forward on your own. And look at how far you've come. I mean, you've got plenty of money coming in. You've got making changes. You've got something abrupt that happens, but you can easily turn it around. And you've got the rebirth, letting go of what no longer serves you, and bringing in things to make your business continue to grow. So this is all about business, except when I pulled that. I pulled a card to see if there was anything about family, and I got the Ten of Cups. So everything's wonderful with your family. Everything's wonderful with your kids, with your husband, with your wife, with your boyfriend, and you don't need to worry about any about that. Okay? So I hope you have a wonderful 2021. I know I'll talk to you a lot of times. Because I come on 3 to 4 times a week. Like I said, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be notified whenever I come on to do live readings, which is 3 to 4 times a week. So it's definitely worth it. Okay? So have a very happy 2021, and I will see you shortly. Bye-bye.